Welcome to Toxic Turtle, the science girl. No, I am not rebranding, but today we are going to be doing a few science experiments with our solar eclipse that we're having. And because I live in the Australia of the United States, little Florida, I am not getting the full solar eclipse. However, it should be just over halfway and there should still be some really cool observations to be made. I can already see that the sky is becoming a little bit dimmer. And I apologize for, once again, the sounds of the freaking apocalypse in the background because I don't know why, but they decided to do construction and lawn work and everything loud on this special day that we do not experience very often. So I apologize. I tried to get as far away from it as possible. Yeah, let's see how this goes. So this is not my first rodeo. I have seen solar eclipses before. Still haven't seen a full total one. That's still bucket list. But I do have my footage from the last one. That was back when I was still in school. And we're going to kind of compare and contrast how the effects look today versus how they did back then. There's a couple of things we're going to be looking at. Obviously the sound of the wildlife. Let's see if they get tricked into thinking it's the evening time. That's already really beautiful. And then if I remember correctly, there's a few other effects we'll be looking out for too. Now back in ancient times, of course, eclipses and other events like this were purveyors of doom and bad omens and all that. However, of course, we now know that it is simply the effect of our moon crossing in front of the sun at just the right angle, at just the right distance away. So far, I haven't seen any other actual signs of the apocalypse other than the obnoxious sounds of civilization all around me. But I think it's a lovely day and the light continues to dim and I'm going to continue monitoring this. So let's just keep an ear out for those more insect calls, bird calls, see what we can find. Listen to the insects already. But the reason I'm out here is during an eclipse, you can already sort of start to see it now. Obviously we already started. Is normally these reflections from the trees come off as a perfect circle because it's technically a similar effect to when you used an old camera. We have like the pinhole effect. Now you can see these are slightly crescent shaped now, and it's going to get more and more so as this eclipse progresses. This is one of the cool effects that you can see where you can kind of watch the eclipse without glasses. That's pretty noticeable, I would say. Look at those, that's pretty. Crickets, birds, loud humans. This is about 2:30 p.m. Let me see if I can capture it at all on here without looking at it with my eyes, of course. If I'm getting this in frame, there should also be a crescent-shaped lens flare somewhere on my screen. Now notice before the eclipse fully takes hold, the water still looks like a solid blue. I remember one of the things that happens is it starts to look a little bit green. Nope, no green water this time. Not covered up enough. The blue jay. Check it out. And not the cloud cover. There's a little bit of it, but not enough to darken it that much. That's the eclipse. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that on a palm tree's reflection compared to the other trees. That's pretty crazy. Well, happy solar eclipse.